guys, Jenna here, the Diesel Diva. For weeks now you've been submitting questions to High 99, and I have the list of questions that were chosen to be answered. And if your name is said and if your question is answered, you're going to the Full Drive Jamboree. Okay, so the first question is from Pam. Pam asked, what is the size of the tires? And so I'm assuming she's talking about my '07 Dodge, which the size on that, the tire itself is 37, but the wheel inside of it is a 22, so they're bigger tires. So thank you for your question, Pam. And the next one is from Scott. Scott asked me, what is the compression ratio for a 5.9 Cummins turbo diesel? For a 12-valve compression ratio, it's 17.0 to over 1, so it'd be like 17.0, and then you have the ratio symbol over 1. Thank you, Scott, for your question. Then we have Michael. What is the firing order of an inline 6-cylinder diesel engine? Oh my. Firing order is 1, 5, 3, 6, 2, 4. And so I'm hoping that's the correct answer, Michael. You might have stumped the Diesel Diva, but we'll see. The next question is Sienna, and I am asked, do you enjoy riding four-wheelers? I don't race or anything, but yes, I do enjoy riding four-wheelers, just jumping on them, cruising around, taking the trails. It's always fun. Jordan asked me, what is the suggested valve tolerance when you're adjusting the valves on a 5.9 Cummins while it is warm? For the intake valve, it's 0.010, so 10 thousandths. And then he also asked any valve adjustment, so it's going to be for the exhaust valve is 0.02, which is 20 thousandths. And that's going to determine where you set your valves at for the top dead center, which is as high as the piston will go, and what you will set your bottom dead center as pretty much as the lowest point the piston will go. Thank you, Jordan, for your question. I hope that's the answer you're wanting. John asked me, among the Ford diesel trucks, which model, year, and engine is the most sought after? In my personal opinion, I've never really worked with Ford trucks. I've always been more of a Chevy girl, and I love my Dodges, don't get me wrong, and I love all trucks. But my favorite type of Ford is the Ford 350, like the early 2000s. And then he said, like, what engine? My favorite engine in those trucks are the 7.3 turbo diesels. And I know, like, the earlier mid-2000s are having, like, the 6.4s, and I know the newer ones are coming out with the 6.7 engines. So, John, if you could comment on this video and maybe give me your opinion on what your favorite type of Ford or what you were looking for the best possible response for this, I'd appreciate it. And thank you for your question. And then our final question, well, one of our final questions, I apologize, is from Donna. Let me read what she said. Donna asked, what are the pros and cons of having a Cummins motor? Well, a pro for a Cummins engine, I feel it's very durable and strongly built. A con, it's expensive, but what hobby with diesel trucks isn't expensive? That's the downer of any diesel. It says, Weston asked me, how many spark plugs are in a Cummins engine? I think he was trying to trick me there, but as we know, there are no spark plugs in any diesel engine, okay? The only thing that ignites the fuels in a diesel engine is high compression. With no compression, the truck won't run. And then my last question is asked by Wyatt. Wyatt asked me, what is your favorite truck? And I must say it's a 1993 Chevy with an engine swap that has a 5.9 12-valve engine in it. Thank you guys for your questions, and we will contact you because you're going to the Full Drive Jamboree.